Hey everybody, Dave here, and I want to send this quick video message. And I noticed that I had just made another video moments ago, and I noticed that I'm getting really tan at this time of year, even though the sun's only been out a couple times. I collect sun and I tan very easily, and so I had to brighten up the webcam here because I couldn't see myself. It was actually quite dark, and I couldn't find myself in my own little office with the lights on because I'm getting pretty tan, and I guess the shadow effect was pretty terrible. And I also noticed I had looked at one of my video messages from a couple of years ago. I'm getting a receding hairline, and that is not cool because I'm already graying, and that sucks. And now it's like receding, which is I'm going to get a haircut today, and I don't even want to cut anything. I just like the scalp massage. I mean, really, like that's the best. That's the best part of a haircut. In any case, yeah, let's stay focused here. I wanted to share with you a couple of things on the progress I'm seeing in your activity logs. Hey man, they're good. They're not great. So I would like to see everybody step up their game. For the most part, I noticed the theme is to share with me what you're doing in your fitness plan, and that's great. I do want to hear about some of the exercises that you're doing, but I want to hear more importantly how the exercises are going for you. You know, instead of telling me all your sets and reps and exercises, you can just say I did some upper body, I did a HIIT workout, and some, mostly upper body or mostly lower body. And I got a good sweat. It felt great. I felt, revived and refreshed at the end, even though I could hardly walk out. It was a great exercise day. And then, just continuing that trend with the next one. And I'll just say this, in my own journaling at home that I do with my running, running for me, sometimes it just sucks. I mean, like I'm sore, and the only way to remedy that is more running. And so I'll document that in my journal that I have. I'll just type in on my electric journal, how the run went that day, and it's my own private little journal. And I guess to a degree, so is this one for you, except that and that's just being reviewed, and that's really about it. But it will tell you, and mine tells me how things are progressing with the running. When I journal this kind of stuff, and I can do periodic assessments of a mile assessment or a half marathon, and I can always look back and see how my training led up to that point. And typically, I want to have more good days than bad days. But if I'm having a long period of days in a row, 7 to 10 days in a row, then at some point I'll see. Like I noticed today, I think I had 13 days in a row of running. I probably should take a break soon, maybe today, and forego today's run. In any case, so if you received a 9 out of 10 this week, because of that, I did allow this opportunity to just acknowledge that and just say, hey, okay, I get it, and I'll give you that 10th point. But from this point forward, I do need to see more reflection in those activity logs. And also, someone mentioned that they were doing 1 and 2 mile runs, and then that they actually felt better on a 3 mile run. And that's also a consistent theme. If you are interested in finding your running happy place, it may take you a few minutes to get into it, and it may not be mileage, it may be more minutes. For me, it takes about 20 to 25 minutes to get into a good rhythm for running. And that can be a long time for people who have never run 20 minutes. So if it takes you that long just to feel good, and you're not sure you can sustain that level of running or that duration, I get it. So it's going to take you some time to get into that rhythm. And I got to be honest, when I'm training for a marathon, nothing feels good until after 10 miles. And then after that, I'm at about 1 hour, and the next hour feels great. I mean, like the minutes and the miles are clicking by, and it just feels like now is the time that the training feels good. So it may take you more than a couple of miles. And usually what's going on is your body's trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, like it's trying to get rid of CO2, bring in oxygen. It's trying to find all that balance between the heart and the lungs and all the muscles working. So it may take a little bit of time for that rhythm to connect head to toe. And so just be patient with it, regardless if you're cycling or running. It may take you a little bit of time. But don't give up. If you're only going out for 10 minutes, maybe that's why it's, the suctitude is so high. Give it, be patient and try to enjoy the process. And if you're sucking wind initially, like you may be going out a little bit too hard in your aerobic, I'll say whatever aerobic bout you're on, if it's running or whatever it may be. So lessen the intensity. Start with maybe a walk or a very, very slow jog, and then get into it from that point forward. Let's see. Oh, and then the social part of exercise. that is equally as important as the exercise itself. And I noticed a couple of people, one in particular, said that they weren't going to exercise until it was either the boyfriend or just a friend asked them, or maybe they reached out to somebody about working out, and then they felt great and they finished the week on a high note. And I want to encourage you, if you're in that kind of that slumber of not wanting to exercise, you know that the sun's supposed to be coming out in the next few days, which would be really nice. It provides just a breath of fresh air. You know, so having someone to go out with, or just being around other people, feels wonderful. You know, I see pictures of people on my Instagram of people running out with other people, or running on trails or downtown Vancouver. And the nice thing is that they're typically with other people, and so that can kind of revive the human spirit when it comes to self-care on exercise. With regards to exercise. In any case, I think that's about it for right now. That's a nice short video clip. If you guys have any questions, please just hit me up with a message, and we'll be in touch later.